Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to be doing a showcase on Super Saiyan Daima Goku. Um, this deck really only got like one or two support cards, but I really think it makes a difference. The aggro version of this deck is probably the best aggro deck in the game. It's also might be the best red deck in the game. Jiren's probably a bit better, but if you're trying to just like get games over with really quick on the client, this is a really good deck at that. You're consistently winning on like turn 5 or 6 if you see the right curve. So hope you guys enjoy the games. Right, looks like we're going up against a Kid Goku here. We do have the Neva and a bunch of 2-drops, so we probably just keep this. Hopefully Neva hits the 3-drop Shin for us. I think this is an okay hand to keep. Cool, another Neva. We might just charge... Actually, this 18's gonna be good in case he wants to cross-arm dive me. I can actually get the cantrip off the board and turn off his cross-arm dive. So I might just charge the Neva here. And hopefully hit a Shin. We don't. Might just take a second Glorio. Or a cantrip. We'll just take the second Gloria, that's fine. Alright, so you just want to take every single hit in this deck. You want to awaken as quickly as possible. You need to be awakened on 4 for Glorio. Cool, looks like he plays a Zamasu here. Not too sure if he's on the aggro version or the rush version yet. I guess we will find that out. I don't know if we need 2 Glorias since we have the double striker, so I guess we'll just charge him. Hopefully we draw into another one if we need it. I guess we can just swing this, see if he combos the Zamasu off. That's going to tell me if he's on rush or stall. He takes it, which makes me think he might be on a stall version. Or sorry, a rush version. So to get around the cross arm dive, I'm going to minus this Zamasu off the board. And we draw Shin for next turn. Perfect. And we're going to awaken no matter what, even if he doesn't swing us. So I'm okay to swing this. If he wants to swing into it next turn and quote unquote not awaken me, that's cool. I'm going to awaken anyway and get free value. Really unfortunate that the double striker is banned right now, because that card would go crazy. All right, he has a Vegito to play to bottom deck my guy. It'd actually be maybe smart of him to swing this at me so that I can't play Diamond 2 and get free value out of it, but he does not. We're gonna charge a double striker. We're not gonna need 2 of them, and we just do the Shin play. We do not want to add a life because Daima 2 needs to add the life for us. And then we're able to awaken. And then we can swing a 20, 30, 35 at him. Actually, we might do 20, 25, 40. That might be a bit better. I feel like he's got a... This 25 is going to get hard out of... Unless he doesn't... Yeah, he combos out of this, so it doesn't really matter how we do these numbers. 30, 35 is fine. If he took that, though, maybe we just do a 25. He's more inclined to take that because it's a super or 2 cards, and then we have a 40k coming at him. He did combo out of the leader swing, which is smart, though. Good on his part. And then we have Gloria set up for next turn. He should be able to just remove these guys. If he doesn't, he's going to be hurting. That's for sure. But he should just have Sickle. Or like Sleepy Boy technique or something. Alright. He's running a bunch of... He's running the Gohan too, and the Vegito, which makes me think this might be like more like control, but he took his life really quick, which is interesting. Swing 30 at us. I mean, I'll just take it. That's fine. I think he's just trying to go down the 8 in hand so that he can get his effects off. So he's probably gonna Vegito again. Let's get my Daimaku off the board. And then he might have an extra to get the Shin off the board with the leader skill. Let's see what he has. He like has to have Sleepy Boy technique. Or maybe Final Hope Slash and bounce this? No. Okay, we'll just give him a 10 here. He could also Final Hope Slash the leader swing, I guess. Looks like that's what he's doing. No, I just scissors, papers, rocks me. Okay. Kind of scared we don't have any super combos in our hand. I'm just going to take it, though. Hopefully we can survive next turn. Okay. A lot of zeros. We're just going to Glorio. Swing 20 at him. No supers might hurt us. I'm not going to lie. He's giving us 5s, though, which is good. Might give us a super here. He takes. All right. We can buff Glorio. Poke him the 2 here, and then we can swing out a Vegito. He does give it up. That's good for us. And we just have this for next turn, so hopefully we just got to survive. Looks like he might be bricked up. All 4 of his charges have been zeros, and he had to give us 2 5s on that leader swing, so he's going to be able to bottom deck both of these, which is nice for him. Let's give him a 5 here. We'll give him. I could take this, but then like a rock, scissors, paper, rock would put like 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, which I just can't get out of with the super combos because I can go to 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So I do have to just get out of this, unfortunately, but that is a-okay. We will. And then we can just take this if he wants to swing us. All right. He is giving us a card, but he's also getting a brick out of his hand, so he might have drawn into some combo there. So I can see why he wanted to do that. All right, draw a Daima 2. I think we'll just charge the Shin. Every single card that Shin can play is just gonna kill me. So this is not an option. I have to win on the double strike. I could swing leader here. If he takes it, he gets an extra card to defend with. But at the same time, he has to be scared of a Glorio Margarita. If he drops down the 1 and I have Glorio, he just really loses. So he kind of has to give me a 5 here. Yeah. And then we just swing for the fences here. Looks like he will forfeit. Didn't have enough combo in his hand. So yeah, just a little turn 5 kill there. And I'll see you guys in the next game. Alright, looks like we're playing against a Goma in this second game here. This is a really good hand. We're going to keep this. Got the Shin. Got the 2-drop Daima. Or even the Android 18 if we would rather play that. I think the 2-drop Daima might just be a bit better though. But unless we're not awakening. So, because if we just play the 2-drop Daima and he just final explosions us, then we just cry. So he whiffs on the Degesu. It feels good for us. Draw a Pansy. This is what we're going to play off of the Shin now. Because that is going to stick all game. Oh, and we have the second Shin. Alright. This is about to be an insane game. We are about to just crush this guy before he even knows what happened to him. Alright, just take these hits, of course. Looks like he's running the Neva too, which is interesting. Oh, we pulled the Glorio. Oh, it's over. We have every piece we need now in the hand already. And another Pansy. Wow. Do we need 2 Pansy? Probably not, because we'll just Daimaku the second time. So we can just charge her. But yeah, we're going to just swing 15 here. He's going to be more inclined to take this now, but if I show the Shin and a 2-drop combo on this turn, he might be more inclined to combo out of this. So he does take. And then we will just Shin, add a life. Play a Pansy, add a life. And then we can just swing 20 at him. And 25 at him. Maybe I shouldn't have charged the Pansy, because if he awakens me here, I'm going to have to go down to 3 life off of the Daimaku, but I think it's fine. I don't think he'll be able to kill me on the clapback, given I have 2 super combos in my hand. I'm just really valuing this 30k swing next turn a lot more in the Pansy, although she is going to stick, which is nice, but my opponent's going to be forced to final explosion this next turn anyway, or this turn. But he's less inclined to since I have the Pansy on board, because he doesn't want to give me a draw too. So he's also, yeah, motivated to get a field out so they can get his leader skill off as well. So he does just swing me. Plays out a Kraken. We will just take this. Just gonna swing 20 at me. I'll just give him my cantrip here. Got a good amount of 10Ks in our hand, which is good. It does suck that I kind of like, if I have to take one of these, okay, cool. He swings 10, awesome. Or 25, I just have to give him a 10. I really don't want to go down to 3 life this turn, because I'm going to be ripping a life. Plays another Degesu. Hits a Mega. She might just play that out. Plays an Abode to pop my Shin, which is good for him. And we get a second Glorio, which honestly we might need both at this rate because we don't have the double striker in hand. So we need to start going 20s at him here. Looks like he's thinking here. Thinking a while. I feel like you just give me the Degesu here. Yeah, okay. I don't know what took him so long. Maybe it was he's tabbed out or something. We'll just swing 30 here. Actually, I could just swing 25 first, then 30. Yeah, we'll just do that. Play that out. Not add a life, and then we'll play Daima 2 out. Draw into a pansy, and then we'll just go 25, 30, 30. Takes. It's good for us. Sticking him at 3 for the Glorio next turn is going to be nice. He'll take. So if he can't clear my board, I might be able to just kill him. So he's definitely got to go board this turn. Does suck. I have quite a bit of bricks in my hand. Got some 5s though. That's good. Get out of these pokes. Just okay. Goes for the lockdown Goku. So he's just gonna ignore this pansy, maybe? Unsure. Let's give him a 10 here. Give him a 5 here. Think I'll just take this one. Give him a 5 on the leader swing. Yeah. Getting a super combo. That's nice. He's gonna Marba to maybe play out a Palace. Oh, can he restand the Goku and lock down the Pansy? Oh, okay, it has to be a Demon World. Plays out a Neva. I think all 3 are in drop. Yes, they are. And he restands to Danima. This is a lot of swings coming my way. Maybe I can bait him to go for game here. I think I will combo out of this one. Take this next one and make him go for game. He's definitely considering if he goes for game here. I will just take this. Draw 10k, perfect. He does not opt for the hand dump. Alright. I do kind of have to win this turn, which is doable with the Glorio. So I can swing here for 25. See what he does. Gives me a super. We can swing this with New Adventure on top, go 35 at him. Once again, let's see what he does. It's a super plus. He takes. And then we can just buff up Glorio here. And then we can just go, yeah, he'll just forfeit. Probably doesn't have enough combo in hand to get out of both of those. So yeah, we killed him on turn 5, I believe, because we used marker that game. Just with 4 energy. Alright guys, so here is the deck list I have for the video I used today. So obviously we just have the leader, just draws 1 card. It's a standard leader on the back, just awakens at 4. And then activate main once per turn. You can give a card with DA in its name, 10k power for the turn. This is really good with dual attackers, since that 10k will be on both of their attacks, giving you 20k power worth their value on the leader skill. And this deck is pretty simple, really. There's just like a very strict curve you want to follow, and I basically filled in the rest of the deck with just like 10k combo cards, I'm not gonna lie. But we'll start off with like the cantrips. We just have 4 normal cantrips and 4 Neva. This Neva here finds all of your pieces for your curve. He's very important. He's just a really good searcher in the deck, and then obviously just cantrips in case you don't have the Neva. And then to the other 1 drops, we just have 4 Margarita. She gives a card plus 10k power for the turn. So on 5 energy, you are able to play Glorio, play her, and leader skill. Your Glorio will swing base 45k twice on a 15k leader, which forces 2 super combos, super combo, and 2 cards, or 4 cards. So very, very strong. It's almost assured damage, and that's just why I got her in here. She's also just a 10k combo. And then we have 4 Shin Mini DA. This can come up if you're going against red and they throw down like a Whis. You can just like turn 1 answer it with this, which is good. Besides that, it's really just a 10k combo card that's searchable by Neva, which is going to be a big theme with some of the cards in these decks, I'm not going to lie. We have 2 Pansy DA. She gives a card with DA in its name plus 5k power for the turn. So this can buff your leader, can also buff any of your DA battle cards. She's kind of like a worse Glorio, but she has a searchable 10k, and if you don't have the Margarita, she's fine to play. And then we have 4 of the 2-drop Daimaku. This card's really snapped. It just has a permanent, if your leader's awakened, it has 10k power, so it's on offense and defense, so it's pretty sticky into a lot of colors. And then on play, you are forced to take a life, which is okay because we want to awaken super quick in this deck, and it's a 10k combo, so really good. Then we have 3 Pansy. She has a 0 combo, but on play she does take a life, which is very important. And then more importantly, when she's KO'd, if your leader has a DA in its card name, which your leader does, you do get to draw 2 cards. So this card is really good into a lot of colors: green, yellow, green, yellow, and black, really. She kind of sticks because they really only have like KO removal. Black has some bouncing, but usually they don't want to spend it on a pansy, so they just won't. So she'll stick on board all game, unless they want to give you 2 cards, which usually they won't. So she's really good at those Glorio turns, gets you an extra poke at the leader. And then we have 3 of the Android 18 Mini DA. This is like probably the worst 2-drop to play. It's arguably. She comes at situationally. If they like a blue deck maybe has like cantrips that they're gonna combo off, and you wanna keep the pressure on and get those cantrips off board, she's really good. She does force you to take a life though, which is kind of unfortunate. But once again, she's just searchable, and you can buff her with the leader skill. So. And then we have the goat of the deck. Why this aggro version is so good is the Shin DA. On play, you get to add a card to your left of your hand, and then if your leader is DA, you can play a battle card with a cost of 2 or less in DA. So it's like a mini Kefla. Draws you a card and cheats out a body, which also draws you a card. So this helps you go really wide really quick while awakening super fast so you can get your leader skill online. And then we have 3 of the Vegeta Mini DA. This card's just like a searchable 10k. Maybe if it comes up, you need to minus something, you can. But generally, it's just a 10k that is threw in. And then we run 4 Glorio. You kind of need to see this guy on 4. It is your main way to set up a kill turn or just kill them. On play, minuses the leader by 5k. And then if your leader has DA, it restands when it attacks. So with the leader skill, this swings 35 on like a 15k leader twice, which is a super combo +1, which is really strong to bleed cards out of their hand, or just a sure damage to get them set up for a kill shot next turn, which is usually done with the double striker here. As run 3 of him. You really don't need to see 1, but you do need to see it, so I run it at 3. It's also not searchable by Neva, which is very important. You do need to actually just hard draw into this card. But it's just a DA 35k double striker, 5-drop. It's buffable by your leader skill, so it's really a 45k double striker, which is really strong. And it does KO a 20k power or less card when it swings, so you can get a little bit of combo power off the board, or maybe a blocker or something. And then we run 4 super combos, standard, and then I run 3 new adventure. This card is really good at pushing for game. It's really strong on a Glorio turn because all of your 25 or your 20k bodies turn into 35ks with this, which will force a super +1 out of your hand. So let's just say you have a Pansy, a Glorio, and your leader swing, and you have 2 of these in hand with 4 energy, and your opponent has like 4 life, probably. You can swing your leader, draw, and then you new adventure your leader. It swings 35. That's a super plus to get out. Then you swing your pansy. That's a super plus to get out if you new adventure it. And then you buff your Glorio, which also swings 35 twice. Those are 2 super pluses to get out of. So you're almost assuring they take like 2 damage that turn, which will probably put them at 2 life, so that when you go into 5 energy, you can just hand dump a double striker. It does suck that this card's like a brick in your hand, but you kind of just get them out as quickly as possible on those Glorio turns, or just save them for the double strike turn. But yeah, this is my deck that I'm running with right now. If you guys have any suggestions or you'd run anything differently, let me know in that comment section. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys.